Is there more to say at this stage, because it's not started yet, about the Welsh project? You have been working now in two countries. You have refined things as you've gone. I mean, you've been learning as you go and seeing what else needs to be looked at. Any advanced news about what will happen in Wales?
I think it's mainly about approach. So I think in Scotland and I think in Northern Ireland, the default position is to compare to England. And if you're lucky, the rest of the UK as a whole. Yeah. I think it's really interesting to compare almost sideways across the devolved nations and administrations in the UK, because we have this laboratory in many ways. You know, they've been devolved, the skill systems have been devolved for some time in each of the three. We have very different policy in each of the three. In many ways, Wales, at a glance anyway, looks to be ahead on some of these things and behind in others. So what can we learn, and how can we bring some of the learning from Northern Ireland and Scotland into Wales, but crucially extract some of that learning for the rest of the UK too. So really exciting, I think, to be working in Wales. I think, again, it will really complete the work and ensure that we're not always comparing to the bigger partner in the UK, if you like, but looking at some of the more equivalent comparisons too.
Fettel's been delighted, I think, to be taken through the looking glass to look at England, because England, of course, has been, as you say, it's kind of the default position. And I don't know if we can entice you at some later stage to kind of do something about that, but I mean, it has been really helpful. And wondering why the differences are the differences there, I think has helped Fettel look to for further work. So thank you very much. Maybe you tell our audience where they can find your reports, it's the titles, and then they can read further with interest.
Yeah, so the latest report is The Future is Coming, Ready or Not, with a question mark. I think is very crucial. I should have upwards ready or not, but you can find that at ippr.org. You can find that on the Fettel website too. And we're really keen for this not to end at the point of publication. So, you know, a research report is very important. It gives the evidence, it captures the learning of the work, but it will not do anything in and of itself unless it's active beyond the point of publication. So once people do read it, and for those that already have, if you have questions, if you have thoughts, if there's things you can pick up, then do please get in touch, and we would love to work with you.